Thoth, being the magnet of your desire. By Reverend Meleriessee Hayden. July 24, 2016. Website: walkingterrachrista.com. Produced by Higher Self.
Greetings. My dearest beloveds, this is Master Thoth at your service. I want to relay some understanding on the teachings of the law of attraction and how it can relate to your personal experiences, not just the desire for elements to come into your world, but being within that world within the law, so that it is a continual creative process. The law of attraction is a powerful law to incorporate within your consciousness, but you must remember that working within the universal laws, an initiate must comprehend all the laws in order for them to become active on a continual basis. That is why it is so important to understand the inner truths of each of the laws and how they are related to your personal experiences. When an individual decides to work within the laws of the universe, they are then allowing themselves to be connected to the source of light. In other words, your higher essence is guiding you through your physical self to be one in all things, oneness. This does not occur without understanding what the laws are doing for you personally. That is why I am so delighted to provide this information to so many initiates so that they can have a better understanding of whom they are, and what needs to be changed in order to truly achieve the best optimum results in their lives. As we look within the law of attraction, we have to go deeper into the psychological self to see what is being revealed. This is so very important, because without this deeper journey, then the elements you attract will only be contingent upon whom you are in that present moment. If you have ever done gratitude journals or ceremonies for your abundance, you probably have seen a difference in what you have created. But how long does that last for you? Is it something that you do on a continual basis, and what thoughts are being revealed through the process? This is all contingent upon the previous laws and the energies that are surfacing within your consciousness. Stepping into the law of attraction is not just waving a magical wand and seeing everything you desire to appear in your life. It is about who you are as a person, but more than that, your soul's history. Each of you has traveled the many universes many times over and carries with you in your soul body the remembrances of those experiences. Some of them are good and some not so good. Everything needs to be revealed so that your experience of this lifetime can be the highest possible creation. In order for that to happen, you must journey into your psychological self to find the golden nugget within you. So when you go deeper within your subconscious mind, then you have to work with those energies. What is plaguing you the most? What are the thoughts that arise in your consciousness when you are in disbelief that things can change for you? These are the psychological thoughts that need to be addressed. You need to work with them, write affirmations, change those thought processes into positive ones, utilize spiritual tools such as the rays of God to make the necessary changes within yourself. It takes great diligence to move into these energies, as they can be challenging and painful to allow them to be revealed. This is where the true healing begins. Your emotional body will go through a big transformation. Allow your emotions to be present within you. Don't push them aside, as they are there to guide you into the next step of your journey. As you change, allow yourself to be flexible. See the new energy that you are acquiring and be thankful for the ability to move through these elements, as they are the cornerstone of who you are becoming. Notice how you move through the energies and become one within that essence. Now you are ready to fully accept your ability to attract the desires within your life. It cannot be done without first going through this process. It is essentially important, otherwise, the old elements will still be coming up to block your progress. Utilize the gift of creative visualization to command the new energies you desire to become you. Use whatever props you need to help you step into the new energies. Bring forth the essence of the rays of God. Pink represents compassion and love, while the violet or purple brings forth the transmutation of energies, but also becoming the alchemist. The crystalline flame helps to purge old elements as it is very strong, bringing forth a fire energy through the process. If you need to see something tangible first, before going into a state of visualizing through your mind's eye, have material around that represents those things. You can use scarves, or wear a piece of clothing that brings forth those colors. See yourself going on a journey, you may want to write it down first. You can create a decree or a story. Read the story, and then become the story. As you are writing your desire to be, breathe deeply, allow yourself to go into that space that you have just written. Start to become it, be one with it. Practice this every day, do not let up. You must continue your practice. You may find that as you go through this exercise that you realize there are timelines that appear in your consciousness. You may have a dream relating to the work you are doing. Go back into the psychological work to change it. It is all part of the evolving energy that is erupting to help you make the necessary changes. You may realize that you change deeply within this process and to have gratitude for that change. This is why it is important to look at your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions continually in each moment throughout your day. They are affecting how you are going to bring into your life the desires that you want to have. So it is important to raise your vibration, allow your consciousness to be in a higher state, live that higher state, send those energies outside of yourself, and you will step into the law of attraction. There is a reason why we look at each of the previous laws. Being in oneness, noticing the level of your vibration, acting upon the vibration you are receiving and sending out, the interrelationship of the energy, light, vibration, and motion through corresponding to all things, seeing how you are affected by what you have sent out in the cause and effect, looking at how you are compensated by blessings and gifts through the lessons you are learning. This is how you truly will step into the law of attraction, as it will demonstrate everything else you have been experiencing. But again, I must insist that the continual process stems from changing your subconscious thoughts into the thoughts that align with your higher self, your spiritual existence. This process is not easy but is necessary for every soul upon this earth to have the life they desire, to work with others cohesively, and receive the rewards of eternal love within their physical experiences. Most of all, have gratitude for your journey, the good and the bad, the lessons along the way, and how you have changed your attitude and consciousness to reflect your highest self. In blessings and love. I am Master Thoth.